In this project, we are going to create a simple email generator for a business using Python. The aim of this program is to automatically generate email addresses for the employees instead of creating them manually. In many companies, when new employees join, they must be assigned company email addresses. Doing this manually can take a lot of time, especially when the number of employees increases. To solve this problem, we will design a small system that can generate emails automatically from the employees' names. The logic of the program is simple. First, the program will ask the user to enter the full name of an employee, which may contain 2 or more names. The program will then split the full name into individual parts so that each name can be handled separately. Next, the program will take the first letter of the last name and place it at the beginning of the email address. After that, it will combine the remaining names together without spaces. And finally, the program will add the email domain such as @companyname.com to complete the email address. With this logic, the program will quickly generate email addresses in a consistent format, helping businesses save time and reduce errors. So, now we are going to start by creating a function that will be used to generate our emails. And this function will take in a parameter or an argument of the full name. So I'm going to create a function, so I'll set def, and it's going to generate for us the email. Now this function is going to take in a parameter or an argument of the full name, though we don't have it yet. Then after that, I'm going to get that full name and I'm going to clean it. So cleaning it, this implies that I'm going to remove the trailing white space, the extra white space. For example, if somebody was inputting the name, then maybe they type extra spaces, I will strip them off. Then I'll convert the full name into lowercase. So I'm going to get that full name. I'm going to clean it so it will be still full name. First of all, I'm going to strip the that white space off. Then after that, I'm going to turn it into lowercase. So I have the lower. Then after that, I'm going to split this full name into individual names. Remember, we said that we are going to split the full name into individual names. So I'm going to have names and I assign them. So what we are going to do, we are going to get the full name. Then we are going to split it into the individual names. For example, the first name, last name, and the middle name. Then after we splitting the name, we are going to capture the last name. So the last name will be, we are going to use the negative indexing. So I'll get the names. Remember, now the names are in a list format. Remember, when you split, you get a list. So what we are doing, we are accessing that list and we are accessing the last element using the -1. Then after getting the last name, we are going to get the first letter of that last name. So I will call it the last initial. It's going to be equal to now the last name, but we capture the first letter. Remember, the first letter will always be at the first index, which is 0. Then after getting that, I'm going to also capture the other name. So the other name, let me also separate it with an underscore here. So the other names will be, I'll get the list of the names I got, I join it, but I exclude the last name. So what we are going to do, I'm going to use the .join function, old method. Then inside, I'm going to pass in my names or the list I'm trying to join. But remember, this list is combining all the names, but we are not interested in the last name. So what we are going to do, I'm going to use a range. So I'll begin from the first item ignoring the last item. Remember, we know that the last item is at index of the -1. Then after that, I'm going to create the email. Remember, now we are creating the email so that the moment somebody calls the function, it should be able to return this email. So now our email will be calling to, now I'm going to get the last initial plus, now I'm capturing the other names. Then after capturing the other names, I'm going to add our subdomain or the domain. So this is going to be, it will be a string at our company name.com. Then after we're creating this, what we are going to do, we are going to just return. So we are going to return the email we have created. So this email, or let me even call it created email. So we are going to return our created email, but how? So what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to ask the user to input their name. So we are going to, let us take the user name, maybe the employee we are trying to assign the email to, equaling to input. I'm going to say enter your full name. Let me ask for a full name so that I don't make mistake. Then after me getting that full name, I'm going to create the email. So I'm going to get the email. Remember, we already have our function, so I'm going to call that function. So I will generate email, but remember it takes in a full name, so it's going to take in the username. And after that, we are going to display the username. So I'm going to print the result. So I'll print, I will say generated email. Then this generated email, I'm going to use a comma now. Then I'm going to add it as I'll call the email. So the email we're actually calling is this one we have just generated. Now when you look at this code and we run it, you will see that they will tell us enter your full name. For example, if we input maybe John Doe and we press enter, you see that we shall get this email that will be automatically generated. So now John Doe is only having 2 names. What if we're having more than 2 names? For example, maybe this is Jen, still the Jen is John Doe, and we press enter. You see, they will capture all the names and they will automatically create the email for you. So this is how the program actually works.